Dawson's Rambles.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with a spot of Beast Morphers news for you. I don't know why I did that. I decided to say spot and then the accent happened, and I'm wearing themed clothing. I'm also recording my superhero time reviews after this, so you'll see the same wardrobe. I can't just change wardrobe for reviews. I'm not a titan of finance. Anyway, so the news is basically just very small. It's not like confirmation we're getting gold and silver, because obviously we're going to get those guys. But there was some set picks that seemed to reveal some things about them. We got a lot of set picks this year, guys. But basically, we got a picture of somebody in the J suit, J from Go Busters, which, you know, shows us that we're going to be using that suit, presumably for the Silver Ranger. And then a guy in like a yellow hoodie and glasses, which at first kind of looked like the way Peter just dresses sometimes. But it's apparently, allegedly, Abraham Rodriguez. Abraham Rodriguez once said, "If you are a racist, I will attack you with the North." No, I'm just kidding. But who's playing Nate, who was like in that cast video I did a while back when we found out the cast is one of the other characters. And he's wearing, like I said, yellow, so presumed gold. Well, I don't know. Saban seasons usually have a gold-yellow suit that looks like urine or mustard, so who knows. But it seems to line up with he might be the Gold Ranger. I think that's kind of neat just because we haven't gotten a really good, like side main character that's a part of the group that becomes a ranger in a while. We had Kendall, who I did like. I like Kendall. I just think they didn't handle her very well once she became a ranger. I think that whole thing could have been handled better. A lot of wasted potential there. But so I like the idea of seeing that. Again, Jay's suit seemingly confirms that he'll be silver. That makes sense, given that he was silver in Go Busters, mainly, but also the fact that I think it'll cost less for them to pay a voice actor. But it doesn't necessarily, unless there might have been more set photos I didn't see, but unless, it doesn't super confirm it, not ultra. But I was mainly thinking about this, and I actually thought it would be cool if we actually had human actors for Gold and Silver, and then like the robot Jay was like the Buddy Roid or the, I forget what they're called for us. We got the name, I just remember what it's like. Beastbot. Beastbot, there we go. If he was like the Beastbot for both of them, I thought that would have been kind of cool. Just to change things up. Like, I like when they change little things. I like to see the differences and how they're approached and like the way that the different creative minds think on it. That's a weird way of putting that. But yeah, I thought that would have been cool. That's probably not what's going to happen. Again, it'll probably just end up being him. But it also could be cool if like Jay is a main character from the beginning. Like, if we have, you know, this Nate character and Jay like around is his B-spot, and so they're kind of always there, and like he eventually develops the tech or gets the tech to become Gold and Silver, I think that would be super cool. But yeah, there's nothing too huge about it. I didn't even think about Nate necessarily being the Gold Ranger because I wasn't thinking that far ahead. And this is all kind of early on too. I mean, I guess like most of our 6 Ranger debuts take place around episode 8 now, because it happens halfway through the first season, which is super early in the context of the whole series. But I still would love it to be a sign, even though I love me some Go Busters, that we would get just a 1-season wonder for this. But yeah, I think there's lots of potential with that, like I said, with him being a part of the group early on. I don't think any of that Jay stuff where he's like not silver would happen. It's just kind of fun to speculate on. But I do think there's potential that we could see like the Jay character show up earlier in the series, like before we get him as a ranger. I think that would be pretty cool. Because I like when they use stuff out of order too. I think that's neat. And it's also kind of funny how there's people like that would be outraged if we don't use like Jay's costume. Like I mentioned this on Twitter, like how if we don't use a costume or something or an element, people like somehow act like it retroactively ruins the Sentai for them. Like if they didn't use Jay's costume, I'd be like, man, now the times that I enjoy Jay and Go Busters mean less. It's just not really. Like there's definitely times where we get something in the Sentai that I would love to see them use in PR because I liked it, or I'm curious to see something different, or Sentai didn't use it very well and I'd like to see them use it, but I'm not really necessarily mad. Like, Jay's one of my favorite things about Go Busters, but if we didn't use him, I honestly wouldn't have been that mad. But it was pretty much a sure thing given that we're using the B-spots. But anyway, that was just a brief little tidbit. There'll be a link to an article about it, and you can see the little blurry set pic. Still not as blurry as Sentai scans in the description. But anyway, until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course don't forget to climb up steps and ring that bell to get the notifications for all my videos. Till next time, Dawson Ryder, signing out.